Alrighty, guys, welcome back. We are doing part 2 of our Marvel Champions playthrough on Dragon Cards as we learn the system. Again, this isn't anything fancy. Colossus versus Rhino. This is a test to learn the system and get more familiar with it, what it can do, and how it can do things before we, invest too much into it. We want to try it out. So, without further ado, we're about halfway through the match, but I had to take a break for dinner. So, Colossus just switched back to alter ego form, and we're ready to have Rhino's turn. So, let's get to it, shall we? Oh, the one thing I always forget to do. Let me see about. Put me up here so you guys can see my cards. That would be a little better, I think. Okay. It's not the end of the round yet. So the professor stays in play, which is nice. Okay. So Rhino gets one threat at the start of his turn, right? Yes, number 2. I was right. Okay, one threat at the start of his turn. He goes to scheme, but he's confused, so he doesn't know what to do. So he loses his confusion, which is number 5. And then we have an encounter. An encounter card. And their encounter is... give him a tough status card. Okay, so he gets a tough, just like us. Nice, because he's only got 2 hit points left before we flip him over. That goes away, and it is our turn. Well, we definitely need to play this card. Okay. So as a response, after I change that form, no, I can't do that this turn because I didn't change to it this turn. Right, okay. That's fine. That's fine. That is fine. Okay. So I would like to get this into play. These two could pay for that. These two are going to pay for that. That would give me a resource to pay for something else. Oh, it's the end of the phase. It's the next round. So the professor does go away now. There we go. Sorry. So, all right. First thing we're going to do, we're going to flip over. When we flip over, I give him a tough status card. I like that. All right. So give him a tough status. There we go. So he's going to tough. I'd like to get him a second one because when I play this, then I can exhaust his card to get 2 more resources. So we have something. Thought we had something. I could be wrong. All right, we have Polaris. When she enters play, she can give an X-Men character a tough status card. So to pay for her, I would have to pay 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. And I can put this into play with, oh no, that's not going to work out, is it? I'd have to pay 3 for her, which would have to be the Halo Carrier, the X-Gene, and the Bait and Switch. So those 3 would pay for her. Then to put this card into play, I'd have to pay these 2, which would then give me the resources. All right, so we're going to do it the other way. We're going to put this out, and we're going to use our Hero Carrier, and we're going to pay. We're going to pay with Bait and Switch and this. So those 2 will bring this into play. Okay. Then, unfortunately, I exhaust this card to generate a resource. So that's 1 resource. Damn. 2 resource. 2, 3. To pay for Polaris. Polaris will then come in and give him a second tough status card. Oh my god, he's a beast. He is a beast. Somehow I calculated we were going to be able to play this card, but somehow we're not able to play him. I guess we are not able to play it. That's fine. So I'm going to have Shadow Cat is going to attack. Oh, Jesus Christ, I did it again. I'm sorry. She had 1 damage on her. I did hover over a card. There we go. Oh, no. Sorry, wrong card. Damage is 1, number 1. Okay, so she had 1 damage on her. I'm going to exhaust her, not get rid of her. She's going to attack, which is going to get rid of Rhino's tough. Just remove his tough. Okay, the Polaris is going to attack, exhaust herself, and take a damage. And she's going to do 2 damage, which is going to knock Rhino out. Boom. So Rhino will flip. Oh, no, he will. Good question. How do we get to the next version? How do we get to the next version of Rhino is the question. Flip, delete, exhaust, ready, let's discard. Oh, there we go. We discard them. There we go. When revealed, search the encounter deck and discard bound for the break-in and taken. So, we're going to search for the break-in. Break-in and taken. Side scheme, put it into play. Shuffle the deck. Thank you very much. Comes in with 2. When revealed, place 1 additional bird threat. It's going to actually be 3 threat then, huh? Okay. It's a hazard icon. Deal +1 encounter cards during the villain phase. What? That's not right at all. Okay, fine. Be a jerk. We will thwart for 2. That is, again, threat is 2. So we're going to thwart for 2, lowering that down to 1. That's all we can do. So, we're going to keep this card. And we're going to ready everything again. Encounter. Ready all is Shift R. Shift R. And Shift D for drawing. We got our Bulletproof Protector again. We got the X-Mansion. We got 2 of those cards. Holy cow. Okay. Deal +1 encounter cards. Really? Okay. So he gains 1 threat at the start of his turn. He will then try to engage us. We will laugh at him, but we'll let him engage us. Encounter card E, that's right. So he's going to engage us. We're just going to take it to the face. Flip it over. That would have been 2. Plus 3 would have been 5 damage. He does nothing to us. We lose a tough status. So that goes down to 1. But after a tough status card is discarded, I draw a card. So I will draw a card. So that was all this. We did this. We did this. Now we will deal an encounter card, which is E. And for this, I think we deal an additional encounter card. So he's going to have 2. So we'll deal with the first one first, which is a bomb scare. Okay. And we're going to add an additional threat on that. And then flip this card up. Okay. Well, Shift S is Shadows of the Past. Shift S. Shift S. So it automatically puts out our guy, puts out the side scheme, and it automatically, I believe, shuffles everything into the deck. Yep, there's one of them. There's one. So it did that, but we'll shuffle again just so. Alright, well, that was kind of jerky. That was. And now we are like ready to win, ready to go. And it's because that stupid extra encounter card. Stupid extra encounter card gave us the Shadows of the Past. So this should have 3 on it. I don't know why. Discard each tough status card from each friendly character. What? Place 2 threat here for each tough status. Discard. What? Discard each tough status card from each friendly character. That's only one. Oh my god, I'm really pissed now. And I placed a 2 additional threat here for each one discarded. So, wow, he is swarming us now. He's stalwart and toughness, so he comes in with a tough. No, just tough. Stalwart. I think that means you have to stun him or. Okay, well, we have some things we got to do. Good thing we have the... when she attacked the second time, she should have taken another damage. So she's up to... oh, shit. Wrong button again. Damage is 1. There we go. So she should have 2 damage on her, not 1. Okay. She ignores the guard and patrol keys on any crisis card in play. I don't have any tough statuses on me anymore. This is really bad that he came out at the wrong time. He took all of our toughs away, which means we can't do these cards. Yeah, this is not good. This is absolutely atrocious, actually. We don't have a single tough on us. This guy's 8 hit points and 4 attack. We can't confuse him. So if we... So Shadowcat is going to thwart for 2, which unfortunately will knock her out. But she's going to remove the 2 threat on the main scheme, which she can do. I am then going to exhaust Polaris. She is also going to take a damage, and she is going to get rid of the break-in and taken. Or does she want to... He can accelerate. Yeah, I do not want to deal with another encounter card, so we will... She will get rid of that. Then I will exhaust and... What is that symbol? Not sure what that symbol does. I'm gonna have to, we'll remove 2 threat there, so it's down to 1 threat. Boy, we went from in really good shape to not good shape at all. That Shadows of the Past really messed us. Really messed us up. Because I can't even do this. I can't activate these cards to give herself tough status cards. We can have the villain attack us, but that doesn't help us at all either. So we'll play this card. We'll use Bulletproof Protector to pay for that card. It'll allow us to exhaust it to generate a resource for a identity-specific event, which right now I don't even have that. So I'm going to spend Bulletproof Protector and the Halo Carrier, those two cards, to pay for the mansion. Oh, shit. Detach. There we go. Wow, that was very unfortunate set of events. And yeah, I'm going to flip down. I think I have to flip down. After I change this form, shuffle a card from our discard pile. We're going to use Bulletproof Protector. Shuffle. There we go. And Shift R to ready everyone. Shift D to draw up the hand size. Six, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I can do 15 damage to him myself when we flip back over with just these two cards. So, all right. So he gets one of the, unless he schemes out on us, we should win. So he gets one at the start of his turn. He then going to scheme. He needs a boost card. He's scheming for 1. Plus 1 is 2. Okay, that goes away. This guy's going to scheme for 1. Oh, and because he's accelerated, place 1 threat, an extra 1. So, let's see. So 1 for the acceleration and 1 for Juggernaut. It's up to 5. And I don't know what this icon means. I forget. The rocket ship is to amplify, but I forget what it does. Yeah, see, I forget too. I don't remember what that means. It looks like it's the little symbols down in the corner. It looks like that symbol. Like you get an extra symbol on every card you draw, maybe. You get an extra symbol. So if that's the case, he would actually be up to 6 then, and we're in big trouble. All right, then we will draw an encounter card, and if he schemes, we're dead. We're just literally dead. Oh, no. Put that back. I hit the wrong button. F flips. Let's see. This card is going to gain Surge. Okay, well, he didn't win yet. Draw an encounter card, flip it. I'm confused. If you're already confused, okay, we'll be confused. That's fine. I will be confused. That is number 5. All right, that was his turn. That's too bad because I can do an attack, which I can do 3 attack plus 6. That's 9 damage, and then I can pay for this, which is 5. So 9 and 5 is 14 damage. He's got 15 hit points. Are you kidding me? 9 and 5 is 15. So I need to... Oh, and then I can have her punch him as well. So we should be able to win. Okay, so... We're going to slow play this because there's ways I could probably mess this up. So I'm going to put out Peoria Studio. It's going to cost us a... That is a card I can use. Exhaust X Gene, generate a wild resource for an identity specific... Oh, it's an event. This is not an event, that's a support. So I can't use this. So I will use... Have to be careful I don't mess this up. Bait and switch. I'm going to use bait and switch to pay for this card. Now, alter ego. I am an alter ego. I can exhaust this card. Discard cards from your deck until you discard a Colossus card. Add that card to your hand. So, I will... that's a Colossus card, so that would get added to my hand. That is not a great card, but it's at least a card that we can use. Okay? Okay. Wonderful. I need an event. Here's an event. I was going to use energy to pay for this event. What about this event? That doesn't cost anything, so I don't need to pay for that. All right. I might be able to bring in Triange. After Triange enters play, heal 2 damage. Oh, I haven't even been hit. All right, so we're going to flip. When we flip over, we get a tough status card. Tough status card. There we go. So we're confused and tough. And I can generate a resource. One resource. Because I have 1 tough. That's 1 resource. And a second resource is going to be the X Gene, which I can use to be a wild resource for an identity-specific event. That is going to be this one. This is an event. So that costs 2. So it was this card and this card. These 2 cards paid for it. Hero action. Attack, deal 5 damage to an enemy. So he's going to take 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's not tough anymore or anything. I think we're going to ignore this guy and these and just go after Rhino. If this doesn't work, we're dead, but... Okay. So, and if we discard a tough status card from our hero, we can stun and confuse that enemy. We will do that. We are going to stun him and confuse him. Stun and confuse. It's 5 and 6. So, stun and confuse. He's stunned and confused. We discard our tough status, though. Okay. That's alright. We can handle that. Okay. I think we're okay. I still think we're okay. Because we've got this resource here. Oh, and... After a tough status card is discarded from Colossus, I get to draw a card. So draw a card. Boom. Oh, what is this? When an enemy attacks, prevent all damage from that attack and deal 4 damage to the attacking enemy. Huh. That's a good card to have. Okay. All right. I don't think it's going to matter because I think he's going to be dead here in a second. But I will make a basic attack. Basic attack is 2 plus 1 for the titanium muscles. So it's 3. And then when you make a basic attack... Oh, no, I got to discard a tough status card to do that. You know what? Okay, so we won't confuse. Oops, we won't confuse him or stun him. I will keep my tough status card for this card. So this card here, you may discard a tough status card from your hero to stun and confuse. And we're not going to do that part of it. We just did the 5 damage. Okay. For this one, when you make a basic attack, discard a tough status card from your hero. Now we will just do that. Oops, wrong one. Okay. To get +6. So that's 2 plus my titanium muscles. 3 plus 6 is 9 damage. Literally, he's at 1 hit point. 1 hit point remaining. And I'm exhausted. But we've got ways, we've got things we can do now, right? Let's hope so, because if he's going to scheme out if we don't. Yeah, I mean, I can have Polaris hit him. She can do 2 attack. I was just trying to see if there's a better way. Yeah, I can bring her in. I can pay 2 energy to bring her into play. Triange. And she's going to exhaust and do 1 damage, which is going to knock him out. Okay, whew, that was a tough battle. That Shadows of the Past at the wrong time really swarmed us. It's always been the worst card in the game. It's way OP for the game. When you play against the game on normal mode and you don't get that card, you win easily. If you play against a tough villain and you get that card, you lose horribly. So, there we go. That is part 2 of our playthrough in Dragon Cards here. Shadows of the Past. Woof. I'm just not a big fan of that card. But we are winning. Winner, chicken dinner. That is our Colossus build that we have on Tabletop Simulator. And if you have any thoughts and comments or questions about the build, things that might make it a little bit better or easier for us to win, let me know in the comment section. I like Colossus. I've always loved tough characters. He is all about the tough, as you've seen, and the ability to get double toughs on him, which means he just stands there, doesn't take any damage, and he's got a boatload of hit points. He's got 14 hit points. We didn't lose a single hit point this whole game. So, like, he was hit, like, every time he had a tough on, and he got 2 cards right off the bat, which allowed him to draw a card and to replace his tough card. Whenever he lost a tough, he could then put a tough back on himself. He got those 2 cards right off the bat first hand. I mean, it's like, GG, good game. Like, it's over. He won. There's just, like, you can't damage him. Like, Rhino tried to double attack him, and it's just like, I just defended both of his attacks and took no damage. Like, he just can't do anything. Rhino just can't. Maybe against another villain, he'd be a little more dangerous. Obviously, Rhino's a really easy character to go against, but again, we're just doing some testing and trying some things out. I love this. I really do. And I think it's great, and it's easy to play, and it looks good for you guys, hopefully, and you can see what's going on, and you don't have to squint and trying to see the cards or anything. And obviously, it's going to take me a little while to learn the system, but once you learn the system, man, it's going to be super quick and super easy. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care, my friends. Have a good night, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.